What the thing? I don't know. Hello. Hey guys, you guys always make me smile. Yes, you guys make me smile when I'm here and I'm getting the last couple of things arranged, kind of, sort of ish, but I'm doing the things and I hear all the applause going off because y'all are being welcomed in and the audio is on. I'm assuming y'all are hearing it too during the music and stuff. I'm still cleaning up some things like what? Yeah, today I've been working on some stuff. So we are going to be doing, at some point during today's stream, we will be doing some wheel spinning. Yes. So we're going to be spinning a couple of wheels for our first winners. These are the winners from last week that had done all the entries and stuff during the celebration. And I've got two wheels set up. You want to see what it looks like? We're not doing it right now, but do you want to see what it looks like? Because I even have a button to take me to my spin page. Hey, Charlo. So this is the spin page. Isn't that cool? But yeah, we have a spin page where it's got one wheel that is for prizes. The prizes are listed on there. And the other one, you can't read any of the friggin' names over there because you guys did so many entries. Yes. So it looks like most folks not only watched my video and got the word of the day. Good for you. Hey, Donnelly, but not only did you guys do that, but you also watched all of the bonus ones for all of the folks that were helping me to celebrate during the 2 hops. So thank you so much for doing that. And thank you so much for supporting some of my crafty buddies. I mean, I just love y'all for that. That is just... that needs to go in the drawer. Anyway, thank you so much for that. So that's why you can't read anything in the entries wheel. That's because there's so many. Which means your name went in there multiple times because you got multiple entries, and some folks had a ton of entries. So anyway, Terry Cooper is in the middle of does that say a 5-stream streak? I was thinking, why does it say 450? I don't understand that one, but this says 5-stream streak up at the top, so that looks good. So that's what the wheel looks like, and we will be spinning that wheel a little bit later. Let me take the temptation back down from you guys. And I have I kind of sort of have an idea of what I might want to do because I was working on that stuff today and really not doing the rest. Oh, you got 450 points. Yay!
Message. I love you. Now back to our show.
Okay, you guys need to tell me whether or not you hear an echo or not, because I did, but it's a thing. It's like I think I've got the audio pretty much dialed in. Okay, so number 1, you hear me. Number 2, there was no echo. Is that all correct? No echo. Fabulous. Because before making any kind of changes and doing additional tests, I've been checking with Gemini AI.
Welcome, Geeky Broken Hoodie.
Hi, Geeky Broken Hood. Welcome in. Apparently, they think that I'm a superstar. Yeah, well, am I a star? Am I a star? No, I'm not a star. I'm just Debbie J. I need a peppermint stick in that coffee. Probably. I don't have any peppermint sticks, but I do have my little Grogu mug full of cough drops. Carol says she can hear me and no echo. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Okay, so I've been working on that a lot. And of course, I was working on the giveaway stuff too, because it's like yesterday I realized, why do I not have all the people in here that I know are sponsoring the thing? It's like, I know I've got several more. Where are they at? I found all the names. Oh, okay. She's Geeky Broken Hoodie. I don't know what to call you other than Geeky or Broken or Hoodie. But anyway, she says, we are all made of stardust, right? Yes, thank you. That is so super sweet. Thank you so much. Anyhow, I had planned on going live today with ASMR, and that's what the email said. And it was after the email went out that we got the message from ASMR that he's been sick and he's not feeling good today. So he went to I think it was Centricare. Anyway, he went to the doctor, and he thinks he might have COVID. I know he's in the chat here, so you guys need to give ASMR lots and lots and lots and lots of hugs, and I need to have a hug command. I don't have a hug command, but... Okay, Geeky Broken Hoodie says, you can call me geeky. That's how I roll. I try to be geeky, and it doesn't work. Okay, so Tamara says, you're excited about today's cards. Those does that mean you want me to make more slippers? Says that those legs and slippers are on your purchase list now. Yeah, I've already made a couple of cards with them, and I was thinking about pulling back out the Wizard of Oz. So you guys will have to tell me, do we want to do Cozy Toes, the Cozy Toes slippers, or do we want to do Wizard of Oz? Because I have my glimmer system heating up right now. Shauna, yay! Welcome, guys. Shirley, I'm gonna have to do a poll on both sides. That's on YouTube and on Twitch because we're on both. I'm gonna have to do a poll on both of those. You know why? Because I'm not gonna be able to follow all of the things, and you guys will have to pick. Let's see, where is my poll button for? I'm gonna do it first on Twitch because I usually do it the other way. Create a new poll. What should we play with? Carol says, I choose chaos. Both. No, when you choose chaos, you choose the Ronin. And the way that I have this set up, and maybe he'll hear this and maybe he won't, but the way I have the audio set up now is going through Discord because I think we've got it dialed in. I don't think I have to go through Discord to hear all the things, but it seems to be working okay. So I've been testing and I'm still sitting in. Oh, he's not going to be able to get into that one. I need to switch into the one that he can get in. I mean, I can be nice, maybe. So I'll go and pop myself into the other chat. So if he pops in, you'll hear his voice and I won't know he's coming. It's just I've got the thing minimized and all the things. Anyway, Ronan the Brat. Hey, Bethany, welcome in, honey. Also, there's a few folks that were live with me last week. I believe, Bethany, you're one of them, which is one of the reasons it reminded me. I messaged a couple of folks this morning because while I was going and setting up and actually scheduling the live streams for this week, because I hadn't done it yet, while I was scheduling those, I went back to some of the older ones from like last week and added the collaboration feature. So if you don't know what that is, it's where I can invite you to be a collaborator on my video because you were participating in all the things. And then it's going to show up, the video will show up on both of our feeds. So your folks can meet me. My folks will say, oh, hey, there's a collaborator on there, and they can meet you. And I will actually have links to be able to subscribe to both of us on my video. So I do include your link and everything in the description, but this makes it even easier. And it's a new feature from YouTube. So hopefully that will help everybody grow. That is my goal. So I just added that. Bethany, I think I sent you a message via Facebook with the invitation. So you do have to accept the invitation in order to get that collaboration thing working. And I have heard some folks have some issues. I think what happens because of the way they set the darn thing up is when you're setting one of the collaborations up, make sure you save it. It lets you. Okay, so you just opened it. Fabulous. But when you're setting one of those up, it lets you get the link before you've saved it. That is, I think, a design disaster on YouTube's end. I had so many folks during our live hop that didn't know how to do the collaboration or tried to do it and it didn't work. And that's because I think they did, because I've done it too, is I think that they went in there to set it up. They clicked the share button. They thought they had the share button. They went over to share it and they just closed the window instead of specifically saying save. If you don't say save, I don't think it works. Okay, what should we create with? I need to stop talking and start typing. So we've got Wizard of Oz. We also got a third choice, okay? We've got Wizard of Oz. We've got Cozy Toes. We've also got more stuff that we can do. I got the stuff to do things. We could pull back out that that Christmas box and play more with the ephemera and stuff that's in there. So yeah, it's up to y'all if you want to. I'm gonna say that one was, what was it called? I have it over here. It is called Merry Moments. So we could do the Merry Moments Christmas stuff again, because I'm happy that it is still available for y'all. I guess I can't type anymore characters in that one. So while I have that up so I can remember what it is, let me do the one for the YouTube. Bum, 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 bum. Where's the poll thingy? Engage with your audience. Start a poll. Yay. And then I have to pull out my Twitch screen so I can actually see what I said. All right. What's nice is I can do copy and I can go paste and then I can go copy as long as I don't delete the thing. I hear Kitty. Okay, so we've got the polls going on both sides, okay? So that is in place. So you guys can vote and let me know which one you want to do. And I do have my Glimmer system heated up. So if we do Wizard of Oz, I'm thinking I kind of want to do hot foil of them. Ruth says, I just spent an hour peeling and chopping veggies for vegetable soup and putting cheese butter on, what is cheese butter? On ham on croissants. Okay, cheese, butter, and ham on croissants. Having mom room service when they are done so I can stay and watch. Aw, that is sweet of you, honey. But you're making your mom work? What? Why? Also, am I too loud? Because I can turn it down a little bit. So the poll over on Twitch, we have 75% 75% Wizard of Oz, 25% Cozy Toes, nobody for Merry Moments. And then on the YouTube, what do we have? So Wizard of Oz won on Wizard of Oz won on both sides. So it looks like we're going to be playing Wizard of Oz stuff. Cool. All right, so that poll is done. Did I hit the completed button? I think it's there. Okay. Anyway, I don't want to go too late today either, so this kind of makes it faster. Is this one? Yeah, this one is my Oz. It says Oz on the little tab. There's no place. Oh, I had some ideas, and now I'm going to have to at least do part of one. Oh my God, yes. But I had an idea while I was trying to sleep. Apparently, Todd woke up like at 4:30 in the morning and had trouble getting back to sleep. So the next thing I know, he's over there trying to cuddle me and make me wake up. And I tried to go back to sleep. And I got up. His alarm went off, I think, like at 6:30 or something. He's down at the office today. But there's words there. Let me pop those back in the thing because I want them. I know one of these on my sentiments and they're falling on the floor. Okay. Anyway. So yeah, he kind of woke me up this morning. Oh, it'll do what I want. I had some ideas about this. I'm not going to do them today because the idea that I had is way too involved. And I don't want to go too long because I really need to get some of the stuff done. Otherwise, y'all aren't going to be getting anything shipped out from me. Because with all of the computer issues and stuff that's taking days to get done that I was not expecting to have to do, I have not been able to go through more of my stash, which really, really sucks. So this is one of the Better Press plates we've got. Yes. So because it's better press, we can press it with their better press system, or we can foil it with our better press system. No, I'm sorry, with the glimmer system. And we've got a couple of leaves to go along with it. But this frame is, yes, this frame is going to allow us to cut out that center part. So you could use just the sentiment, or you could use just the outline, or you could do both. So Terry Cooper says foil, foil. Yes, I did have someone emailed me overnight. Yes, thank you, Maureen. By the way, yesterday, I think it was last night, I mentioned to you guys that there was someone that had emailed me that is having a bit of a hard time health-wise and would love. She doesn't know I'm telling y'all to send her a card, but if you want her address, message me in Discord and I will get you the address. Or if you want to message me on Facebook, if you don't have the Discord, if you're not in there, which all of y'all should be in there just so that you can get your picture shown when we do Stream Showcase. But yeah, if you want her address, let me know and I'll get you her address. And I think everybody needs to send Chris a card too. So I think I have an address for him too. But yeah, I think Chris needs a card because he's sick. Chris, you don't want any cards, do you? No. Terry Cooper says, it sucks. I can't cook or anything, stuck on my couch. Okay, I think Terry Cooper is asking for cards too. I don't know why Terry let herself get sick. I mean, come on. We're going to do hot foil on this. Now, this is a big plate. One of my rules for doing big plates is I heat them up at least a couple of times. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on there. And I'm going to turn it off. And I'm going to turn it back on. I'm going to let it heat up. So now I need to figure out what cardstock I want to use. Kind of want to use green, but I don't think I have any green. Ooh, I do have green. We're going to do green and gold. I may do more than one panel. Let me grab my foil because I was bad and did not bring it over. I told you I'm working on other stuff.
Welcome, Little Honk 4.
Hey, Little Honk. Well, welcome. Cards for Boo Boo Eyes. Yes. And that also means I need to do one too. It's just kind of where I'm making cards. Okay, turn that off, turn it back on again. I mean, I'm making cards, but I don't, huh? Oh, Rascal wants y'all to play with him again. This thing is warm enough that it is taking like 20 seconds for it to say it's reheated. I don't think it's reheated. I'm going to use some, I think this was actually one of the ones that came with my glimmer system or something. I'm not sure, but there's not much left of it and I need to use it up. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, yay. I have a straw. Anybody want a straw? No. So I'm going to put that over the top of one green panel. This one is a rose gold.
Chat got a lower score.
Okay. It says it's done again. Anyway, somebody had emailed me overnight. They loved watching the video yesterday, the one where I did that light up card. And that was the Pear Blossom Press Design Team project that I just finished up. But one thing I did is I hot foiled the stars, and they were wanting to know, I'm new to this. I've got these electronic cutting machines, but I don't really know what to do to try to get that kind of look. Is there another way? Because I don't really want to spend a ton of money on some extra stuff. So there are more ways to do this kind of a look without having to get a hot foil system. This is just one of my favorites because of all the fun. It's just like with die cutting. You can do all those things with your electronic cutting machine, but you have to come up with the ideas or find the SVGs and all of that stuff. And this is where it's physical. You can grab it and you can use it, and it's awesome. What was the name of the foil cutter I used to make the Santa light up? It's the Quick Trimmer from Spellbinders. That's basically it is a self-healing mat that cutting mat that has this grid that you're able to just slice right down there, and it's great for that. But it is one from Spellbinder, and it is made to use specifically with foil, but you can use it with paper because it's got 2 blades that come with it, and you can get replacements. One says foil on it, and the other one says paper. So do not use the foil one when you're cutting paper. It's quick too, exactly. So sometimes I use it and sometimes I don't. I use it most often when the AC is blowing straight on me and will blow my foil all over the place. I think with our new system, because we got a new air conditioner a couple of years ago. With that, Hi, Ronan. Ronan's here. Okay, I'm going to let this still heat up a little bit more because I really don't believe it's ready. I don't. It might be. I'm going to let it heat up one more time. When the platform ready light comes on, if I don't notice, guys, let me know, and I will hit the timer, and we will get going with it. Shauna says, trouble has arrived. I have no idea, Ronan, if Simon Hurley was still in the chat last night when you were talking. He doesn't. Sometimes he'll pop in. He does that specifically because he wants to see if his products are being used, and they were. If he pops into one of Elizabeth's streams or one of mine, there's a pretty good chance that we're going to use something from Simon Hurley. And Ronan, I don't know if I told you, but he is in his early 20s. I mean, he's been making cards since he was, I think he said 11. It's either 11 or 12. So he's been making cards on video since then. Thank you, Christine. I saw it about the same time you said it, so thank you, honey. Okay, these, I don't know with these flourishy leaves whether I want to cut them out of, if I want to cut them out of foil, or if I want to cut them out of vellum, or if I want to cut them out of green. I could probably do all of the above. Of course, this is rose gold we're using right now. So, but I thought that was hilarious, and it'll be interesting tomorrow to find out what Amanda thought. Because it just, I mean, you had me crying. You had me in tears. It was like I was just busted up I was busting up so much. Wait, what? Oh, Adeline says, don't listen to them, Ronan. Don't listen to them, Ronan. We all love you. Yes, we do. If I didn't love you to death, I wouldn't let you come in my chat. I wouldn't have given you free reign to come into my chat. Okay. So, the second green light is on. You can see that. And you know what's bad? I've been using this thing for years, and I have never thought to add a little shadow to it so you guys could actually see the button. Yes, Spellbinder's Quick Trimmer. Yes. So if you have one of my affiliate links to go to Spellbinders, if you click on it to go into the website and then go shopping for whatever, it all still counts with that same affiliate link. In case you didn't know that. And speaking of affiliate links, we have a summit starting again this week on Friday that there are affiliate links for if you guys want to get in with the free pass or upgrade to the VIP bonus. And on Friday, I will be doing a live Q&A. I do have to double check the time. I think I'm at 11, and then we'll be going live with ASMR, assuming he feels better, at noon on Friday, Eastern. Okay, let's see if this turned out. And Kelly, I lose my tweezers all the time. So look right at your desk, and they might be there. Because I will say, where's my whatever? And it's like right there. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Ah, that is so pretty. It's pretty just like this. I just had another idea. What if we use this like an embossing folder and did it into some foil cardstock? The Ronan seems happy to throw me under the bus. What? What did you do, Jen? With the Santa die cut, I'm looking back up. And I can't see the things. With a Santa die cut that has no face, do you just draw in a face? I'm just wondering. Absolutely. You can if you want to, or you can leave it without. It's entirely up to you. Okay, I think this probably needed a little bit more heat because it is a little bit distressed. This looks like it's still, to me, this looks like a book cover. But isn't that pretty? I do think it needed more heat, though. And it's also possible that this, because it's an old foil, didn't turn out as well. So I'm going to do it again. Because I can. Why did the cutting mat feel unappreciated? It always got walked all over. It doesn't get walked over. It gets cut. Okay. I'm going to grab... Do I have some... I should have gold out here. I always have gold. Here's some polished brass that looks like gold. Jen says, okay, Charlou says it looks great. Jen said, yes, it does. Deborah says, hello, Deborah. She says, hello. Okay, I'm going to do another piece of green because where'd I put my green at? I probably put it under something. I did. I put it, well, no, that's white. There's the green. Ronan cannot speak. Why can Ronan not speak? Ronan, why can't you speak? I don't have you muted. I think Ronan... Oh, I can't hear the Ronan. Why can I not hear the Ronan? I was testing stuff this morning. All right.
Welcome, Sharon 64.
Hi, Ronan. I had you muted on my side, but I don't know. Were you guys able to hear him where I couldn't? Well, except someone said that you couldn't talk. So I don't know if it was where. And then Jen said something about you throwing her under the bus. Well, that sucks. Okay. Give me a second, guys. I thought I had... Isn't it wonderful when I think I have all the things fixed? Exactly. What's funny is I thought it was going to the... Maybe. I am confused now. It's not you, hon. It is me trying to make all the things work. And I was so excited because everything worked last night. And then, of course, I decided to come in here and try to make some changes. Yeah. And what did I change that? Oh, I bet I know. Give me a sec, guys. I think I know which one it was. I bet it's in there. No, it's not. That is on. Okay. Huh.
It's delicious, Auntie Cootie.
Alrighty, so that's not
How
that.
refreshing. Thanks, Auntie Cootie.
You can hear the stuff. Yeah. If I step away from the buttons, it's not going to work. It's not going to help the Ronin be heard. No, it won't. And the thing is, I thought I had figured out how to make it so I didn't have to change settings. That's what my goal was. Of course, I was also working with AI, and AI might have been wrong, but it was supposedly helping me yesterday, so I was happy. Okay. Oh, there was a thing. Where's the thing? Okay, yeah, and I know what to look for, but now I don't remember where it was that it was supposed to be is the problem. Because it's not in my audio mixer, and it should be. Andrus Scumbins, that I don't know who that person is, just popped in. So I don't know who they are, but Debbie, what you working on? I'm working on the audio because I thought it was fixed, and apparently it's not. Yeah, we're going to make a card, but I have to, yeah. Yeah, it'll be pretty. I mean, the first one I did is kind of grungy. Ronan is saying it's pretty. So, it's not hard to do this. Also, yes, Simon has been doing things, been making cards a long, long time. Okay, where in the heck is the audio thing to go into words? Yeah, cards are word. Yeah, cards are words. Yeah, I don't know who that person is. Adelaide, maybe? Did Adelaide get coal? I bet she did. All right. So if y'all hear Ronan, you gotta let me know.
Ho, ho, ho.
That works too. I don't see it on the audio mixer at all, and I do not know why. Why is it not showing up? You know, I know you don't know the things.
Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho.
That boy is hitting all. Oh, I can hear myself.
Okay, then I
no.
fixed it. What?
Yes, you did.
Okay, I fixed
Hi.
it.
If Ruth is ending up on the nice list, Santa been hitting that eggnog hard. Oh hell no, Jen's sitting no, Santa's drunk with power. Absolutely not.
Jen says,
Hello. How's everybody doing this morning?
So everybody's laughing and happy except Kelly said grumpy duck.
Look, I'm telling you right now, Kelly. There's no way I have. It's 11:30 in the morning, true, but I've had at least 2 cups of coffee already.
Yeah, ASMR was supposed to be in here, but he got sick, so he's not here with us today.
Yes, I see that.
That's sad.
Very unfortunate. So you were talking about Simon.
Yeah, and you're breaking up a little bit.
Of him. Oh, sorry.
That's
Is this
okay.
better?
I'm turning you up a little
So
bit,
you-
turning down the rest of the stuff because that music was so loud I couldn't hear you. Hello,
Yeah.
Katrina. Katrina's Creation Lab is in the house.
Good morning. Morning, Katrina? Yeah, I'm gonna go with morning because it's still morning here.
It's morning
So
in some
you
places.
said that there's a possibility that Simon might see my goofiness from yesterday?
I'm saying that yesterday
what
when
you
you
said?
when you were in the chat, I don't know if he was still in the chat or not when you were talking to him, because he also was working on a new collection, designing a new collection that's going to be coming out in 2026, because he works like 6 months ahead or something. And
that
he
makes
was
sense.
teasing us, saying that's what he was doing. It's like he pops in to see if his stuff is being used, and of course, most of the time we're using something Simon Hurley.
Yes.
Yeah.
That or spellbinders.
Or both. Well, that's the thing. They
Or both.
collab a lot.
Mix and match 'em.
Oh yeah, they
Shocking.
collaborate a lot. So
Completely shocking.
so Simon will have like the stamps and stuff all from a company called Ranger, and then Spellbinders will make the dies for a lot of the stuff. So we wind up with stuff that's both. Like those little
Yes, and-
those skiers that I did last week. I don't know if
Yes.
you saw them. Those were Simon
Yes.
Hurley designs, but it was a collaboration with Spellbinders.
And I'm sure it's just so terrible for you that,
I know,
that
right?
they just mix and match so well. I'm sure that breaks everybody's heart.
I know. We don't like using that stuff, do we, guys?
No, yeah.
Okay, and since
Yeah,
you're listening
pretty
to the
sure y'all
stream,
recorded
is the
it,
balance between our voices good?
So far, I mean, I can hear myself.
Hey, Smalls.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome to the chat my favorite small town dreams.
And Jen just
Granted.
got a 1K bits badge on the Twitch. Yay, thank you. Small says, hi, sunshine. Yeah, I hope you hear the
Good
Ronin.
morning. I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, she hasn't been feeling too good either. My sinuses are screwing
Yeah,
up, but I'm used to
time
it.
of the year.
That's like, yeah, I'm used to my sinuses always messing up. Okay, so we're going to do another panel. And apparently, I did something I told y'all not to do. When you want your heat press to work, make sure it's all the way plugged in and not like this. If that's not plugged in there, it does not heat up. Small says, hi, my favorite Ronin.
Smalls, I'm going to warn you right now. You got to be careful saying stuff like that in this chat.
You might get
Apparently
beat
there-
up.
There may be one or two people in here that like will fight.
So Ruth says Ronan is balanced. Debbie is balanced. I'll say so.
Balanced?
We're not balanced.
I'd say balanced. I said it sounded good. I didn't say it was balanced.
Small says, "Fight me, I bet you won't." Don't you love the way that I put the inflection into
Man.
people's words?
Yeah.
And that's probably
'cause
the way
I-
she said it too, right?
Yeah, I know, because yeah, that's definitely that. I will fight you.
Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, guys, the reason I'm gonna just assume some things here. I think that the reason that Small Town Dreams is in here is that she wanted me to share pictures from the last Wizard of Oz card, and she was mad that she didn't get it. So I think she wants another one.
Yeah.
Here's what I made so far, Smalls. It's kind of distressed because I think it needed a bit more heat, but it still turned. She says, "I was super sad, man." But isn't this cool? This looks like a book cover.
Yes. It does.
I know. It kind of, yeah, like one that's been worn a little bit. Yeah, I love that. That looks so cool. And I think I'm going to use it anyway.
It looks like books. It's been so long since I've been in a library, so I don't really see many books.
Look what Small says. Oh my, all these word things. Goodness.
Yeah, censored.
She censored herself.
This is a wholesome stream.
We try.
This is a wholesome stream. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing in it, but hey.
Ronan, you are wonderful, honey.
Yeah, but I'm not wholesome. I'm done. I mean, let's call it what it is. Okay. Let me be clear. I'm not wholesome at all.
Okay, so I'm trimming off that last outside layer of the last outside line of foil because This wasn't on there straight. I'm trying to get it somewhat straight.
Jen, I know you're not telling me to behave. No, that's not happening. Hi, Danielle. How you doing, Danielle?
Hi, Danielle. Okay.
Ooh, no,
this says it's ready to go. I don't believe it. I'm going to turn it off and turn it on again because I had it unplugged for a little bit. Anyhow.
Look, here's my issue. And I know it's your stream and you're doing beautifully. It looks amazing.
Ronan has an issue?
Jen telling me to behave.
I know.
After she was on here in chat thinking I wasn't lurking, lying, saying that I was speaking out of turn about you yesterday. No. See, you're not gonna do that. Not on Beyonce's internet, you're not.
Okay, so Jen says Ronan broke up, so I didn't hear ya.
Yeah,
and then she keeps saying tears also.
Yeah, well, don't sit there and say that I was telling lies out of school yesterday. Absolutely not.
Smalls, look at this. Look at this. It's textured too. It's all, yeah. The colors don't look right though. Dang it. I want the colors to look right.
Jen is definitely lobbying for an alert.
These? Oh. Yes, I do need to make one. I do need to make a Ronan alert. I've already got a caution tape saying that the chat may take over the stream. Now I need to make something saying, hey, Ronan's in the chat. And then I push a button saying,
ladies and gentlemen, please be aware. You may need
a diaper.
Excuse yourself. You may need to be cautious about when you drink whatever beverages you're drinking. This man is here. He's in chat and he's unhinged.
Oh, the name of the stream should be Ronan Unhinged.
No, this is.
Oh yes, that is actually a great idea. We do have confetti that shows up when you pop in, honey. But Small says I just think confetti should pop out when she shows up. Well, it does. It does like just like that. So I gave her the welcome alert a couple more times.
Be careful
let's see if this one did better. Yeah, I'm hoping that this one does better, and it's going to be more gold because it's that polished brass that looks, to me, it looks very close to gold. And I normally recommend not going back and forth, but I did it this time anyway. Hopefully it didn't shift at all. If it shifted, we'll get ghosting, but if it didn't, it may put a little extra pressure to make that show up better.
If there's ghosting, it's the spirit of Christmas. That's what I'm going with.
Which ghost? There's three. You will be visited by
four.
3 by 4?
But there's 4 ghosts. Because the ghost of Bob Marley, or not Bob Marley, Scrooge's old partner was the first
that's
ghost.
true that he was.
And then there's past, present, and future.
Thanks for the cheer.
Look at this.
Ooh, that turned out nice.
Uh-huh. And she said it again. Smalls. And she says,
Smalls
are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Smalls took one look at that and is on spellbinders.com as we speak.
Terry says, Ronan, we all know you are not wholesome, but we love that about you. But I need to remind you, our dear Debbie wishes her no wholesome... What? I need to remind you, our dear Debbie, that I have my not so wholesome side that magically appears in Fortnite.
Yes.
I have been known to accidentally use wordy dirts when I'm playing Fortnite. And shock people.
While popping people in the face with a shotgun.
Yes. This is so pretty.
If he turns into a foul-mouthed Annie Oakley,
I have to do another one.
Boots up. I don't know why.
I have to do another one. I should probably do another one
That
in
looks
white,
really
and
good.
then cut the center out, because I have a die to cut the center out and put it over the top of this. Kind of do both. Have green with the
Why
white in the
is
middle,
Rascal's
and then
lazy
white
ass
with the green.
sleeping in the corner? Somebody wake him up.
Who's sleeping?
Rascal.
He's awake now. He's
No,
a very,
now he
very
is.
he's a very, very busy little foxy. Hey Dee, we
gets to
haven't
sleep
seen
in
you
the
in a
middle of
bit,
the day.
honey. How are you doing? Terry says black and green. I could do that. I could do lots of different colors.
That would work.
Do I have a black panel over here, or is this a
I
card
only
base?
see one issue with the gold on the green like that,
Uh-huh.
but it's a very petty reason. I'm going to be honest with you.
That it's my high school that was
No,
those
those
were
are
my
Green
high
Bay
school
Packers
colors.
colors.
Oh, these were also my high
Those are-
school colors, and I hated them when I was.
Yeah.
But then again,
Those
the
are
reason I
Packers
hated them
colors.
is back in the 80s, I don't think they knew how to make gold shorts, because our shirts would be green and the gold would basically be this ugly yellow color. Not a bright yellow, but kind of a yellow with a little tinge of orange that was supposed to be gold. It
Yeah,
did not
Packer
look good
gold.
together. It did not look good together.
It wasn't as good as Notre Dame colors. Like Notre Dame gold is a beautiful gold for a uniform. I hate the Packers colors. Just cuz.
Just cause.
I mean them and Brett Favre, but
Okay, so you guys want me to do
yes,
another
Smalls,
one
I
of
know You're
these?
mad at me now. I understand that, you cheesehead.
You heard it here. Ronan hates me. That's what Smalls thinks now.
Is not what. Oh my god. I have never heard anything further from the truth in my life.
We all love you, Smalls. I needed laughs today too, guys. Thank you so much. Kelly says, "Go Bears."
Da Bears.
I
I'll
am
be
not a
honest with you,
sports
I
person
jumped
at
in
all.
here.
So I am not a sports person at
I
all.
in here just to check and make sure I didn't get you in trouble with Simon Hurley.
Oh, I have not heard from Simon, so I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean,
You
like I
said
said,
something about is
gonna-
it Amanda's stream tomorrow?
Amanda with Pear Blossom Press. She's the Smalls. Oh, I have to go grab a card real quick. But it's over here. I think. Is it here? Is it here? Smalls, you're gonna want to be in here tomorrow, because the woman who makes these things possible for people like me to make cards that do this is going to be on my live tomorrow. My buddy Amanda with Pear Blossom Press.
That's amazing.
She also, look at this. I also have him jiggling. His legs jiggle.
Jesus.
But yeah, she made, her and her husband have made the light up mechanism where you just push a button and it turns out fabulous. They created this little, looks like a bobbin thing that you can put in there to make it so your card can be a slider, or in this case, I just have him kind of just wiggling around. Look at her.
Somebody flipped Sandy, turned up.
Are you me? Are you blank me? So she's like, yes, Amanda with Pear Blossom Press is going to be live with me tomorrow. I mean, I love her to death. She is the sweetest person.
Have I talked to Amanda?
She was in the stream yesterday. She was in there last night, and
so
that's
yes,
when
I did talk to
So
Amanda.
I'm going to find out what she thought, because I have no idea. I think she'll get a kick out of it. When I went to Creativation, let's see, a couple of years ago, not this last year, but the year before, I think it was that year. One of those years, I don't remember. I think it's when we went to New Orleans. But I was
Terry using wordy nerds.
What? Terry, what are you doing? Oh, what the
I don't
actual?
know. Well, it's as close as Terry gets. She said mother fluffer, so
That's
I mean,
because of the names and stuff from last night. That was funny. Anyway,
look, I didn't have anything.
and that
to do
wasn't
with
you.
it
That
last
was
night.
Elizabeth, where she said some modified words yesterday, and I do not understand any of them. Anyhow, I went to Creativation as one of the people on her team a couple of years ago, and we got to hang out, and she was just fabulous, so fabulous. And I think I went ahead at that year and became got my creative professional membership or whatever, meaning I pay for it. But before that, it's where I'd have to be somebody else's guest. I would have to be basically on their team, like an employee almost, to do that. So the first time I went to Creativation was here in Orlando, where I asked Spellbinder to say, "Hey, do you guys need help? Because that's where I live." And they said, "Okay, sure, you can come out and help us." And that meant I could get in, because it's not an open to the public thing; it's a trade show. I got to get in, I got to help them set up, and I got to wander around and see all the things and meet all the people. And I was
Son of a
totally
biscuit-hopping fluffernutter.
That's what it was. She said, "Yeah." Ruth made it into a quote.
That's definitely a Liz. That's definitely Liz.
What's worse is Ruth misspelled it the first time, so I had to go in there and fix it. That is so funny, so freaking funny. Anyway, got to meet Amanda in person and got to hang out with her. And after that, she came to Orlando area, and I worked one of the I think it was a scrapbooking expo, something like that. It was one that was in the Orlando area. I think it was actually at the convention center, where I got to go and I worked the booth with her. I got to do the make and takes to teach people how to use the light up cards and how to create their own and do all that stuff. It was so much fun hanging out with her, and I'm still on her design team to this day. She is the sweetest person.
I have a question. Do you have anybody you're looking forward to meeting at the next expo you're going to?
Oh gosh. I have been so fortunate to get to meet so many folks. There were folks at this last one that I didn't know were going to be there, and they were there. Oh, Dee says the one that I've missed. Yeah, it was a few years ago that I went with Amanda, and I don't think you and Judy got to go to it for whatever reason. Dee and Judy are both in this area.
The one that's coming up.
Yeah, the Creativation next year. Well, I was just responding to her message, because these folks can't go to Creativation unless they are a creative professional, or they own a shop, or they are a manufacturer. Because that trade show is basically for those two parties, the shop owners and the manufacturers, the brands, to get together and decide who's going to do what for who. You know, what products are you going to put my products in your store, or that kind of thing. So that's one reason why Amanda's there. Is like
I don't care about the people that are going to be there.
So
I care about me.
Oh, yes. Ronan was fishing. Did you catch that? Ronan was fishing. Ronan is going to be. We're going. The next, no, I'm really looking forward to meeting Nerdy.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
that counts. So, I'm going to be going to Missouri. We're going to Missouri, and Ronan apparently is about 4 hours from where we're going.
Yes.
So
St.
Ronan
Louis is 4 hours from Kansas City.
So Ronan is going to drive from Kansas City to St. Louis just to meet me.
Yes.
I feel I feel very touched.
I'm gonna get a hug from Dubbers. That's
y'all wanted it on black, so here it's gonna be on black. I need to do one on white also, so I'm gonna cut another. I have done what I have called before foiling frenzy videos and live streams. Actually, I think they're always a live stream, because I start playing and I can't friggin' stop, because it's so fun and so easy.
I do want to see what the gold on black looks like, but classic silver and black.
Oh yeah, classic silver and black. That's one of the things I love those two colors. Usually it's like red and gold for me, and silver and black, and silver and blue. Silver and blue is really pretty too.
Yes,
because the gold and red is more
is perfect.
Yeah. Also, purple and gold is pretty too. But I do have purple foil too. I have lots of colors of foil. I have rainbow foil. See? I have rainbow foil.
Rainbow foil? Don't let Smalls hear that.
She just asked, can we do one on rainbow? She wants a rainbow. Okay, guys.
And there you have it.
Isn't that? And it looks like I didn't have it placed quite right, so that's why we've got a little bit cut off. But that's okay, because I can cut it. But isn't that pretty? So we have one we have green grunge. We have one on really pretty, yeah. And these all look like they could be book covers. That's what I think about this one. This one looks like a book cover. But if I cut out the center of one of them...
It's been so long since I've seen a book, though. But yeah, that's what I remember.
I'm thinking of the old school books, not like the new ones where it's all printed and pretty, but like the gold filigree kind of ones. Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what this is reminding me of.
Talking about like gold leaf books.
Yes.
And I remember those.
Where the gold leaf, because they're older, they're all kind of flaked out. That's what this one made me think of. It's like it looks like it's been used. The book's been read a bunch, and some part of the gold has flaked off. So pretty, so pretty.
I have a copy of the Divine Comedy that looks like that. Well, I mean, there's depictions of hell on the cover, but it's not so much peaceful.
Okay, we're going to do one in foil. So what color? We're going to do one in rainbow foil. So, and this one is called Rainbow Confetti, which means it's got splotches all over the place. It's not stripes. So I've also got a stripes, but this one I really like for, it depends on the look. This I think is going to look great on there. It looks kind of funky by itself, but you have to remember it's not going to
look like tie-dye.
Well, the thing is, it doesn't always look like that. This always looks good on everything I foil with it, and it's one that I almost didn't get. And I've got at least a couple of rolls of this now because I love it.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
And
I love you.
I know that name.
Hi, Nerdy. Look what we've got. Are these pretty? And they're okay. I'm going to say that this is probably done. I don't really have to do anything else to the cards, but I'm gonna. Okay, I'm waiting for this to heat back up again.
It's important.
It's kind of
super importante.
And I am so bad. You know how I just said that, you know what I need to do? I need to cut that out. I don't want to because it looks so pretty, which is one reason why I'm making multiples, because I don't really want to cut that middle out. But I can because I have a die for that. So I can.
You're just getting back. Welcome back from the ads.
Oh yeah, ads. Well, y'all had a chance yesterday. I did the discount thing over on Twitch, so you could get discounted gifted subs, and there were a bunch of gifted subs given out yesterday too.
Yes, I saw that.
That was fun.
Jen was going crazy with the gifteds.
She does that.
Don't get gifteds.
Huh? They don't give them to you?
No.
That's because you're a sub already.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't get gifted on a lot of people's channels either because I'm already a sub. Like on Smalls.
I don't even... I'm trying to remember if I'm subbed on Smalls. I don't know. I spend so much... Look, I love all y'all. Y'all know I love you. But if I'm in the chat hanging out with y'all, I'm not really worried about subbing because I'm actually in the chat and talking. So...
Yes, you are.
I will support y'all as best I can.
Delicious anti-cootie.
From my comfy gaming chair.
I got a new comfy chair. It's not a gaming chair.
I'll refresh
yeah,
Thanks,
well, Todd bought himself. Here's the thing.
Office chair.
Well, it is, but it's comfy. This is like my third one because I wanted a different chair. One I got for free off of Amazon because I was doing their Vine thing that I got kicked off because I didn't do enough of it because I got tired of trying to order stuff that I didn't really want, though it was free, and then having to do a review for it when I just got bored with trying to find anything that I wanted. So
that's
I'm stupid. I didn't run it through yet.
Dabbers.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Yes. What? I got distracted. And I took this off without running it through the die cutting machine. So it's nice and hot, but it didn't get the pressure, so it didn't transfer. Thank goodness. I don't think any of it transferred. There might be some that's grungy because I did that. Yeah.
I have never felt like more of a distraction in my life.
You love that you're a distraction.
Sometimes.
So
yeah, are wasted because I'm distracting. That's not good. I don't appreciate the monkey icons. They're anti-cootie.
Well, those are actually my heart smiley faces over on Twitch. So I have that set as the emote, so you have no choice.
They show up. as
Jen says
monkeys
that
on
I need a
Twitch.
nap. No, I have too much to do to take a nap.
No nap.
I never get to take a nap.
To work.
Carol says, I need to have a squirrel running across the screen during this. Yes, I probably do. I don't have time to make all the things. Somebody, I think the command is slice.
insinuating that I give Deborah squirrel brain?
Oh, how about this one? We have snail mail going across the screen. That is a die cut image that I put together and then did background removal and stuff in Canva.
That is awesome.
So it's on a card. There's another one that I don't know if Slice is working. It looks like Slice is not working. I've got another one that is a little watermelon guy, and the watermelon guy, I think last time I looked, it was on sale at Spellbinders because it's like you're not going to be able to get it much longer because it's like 2 years ago, and I think it may have been one of the Caboodle bundle things. Where I need to find my buttons. I do have a button for that.
Rascal. His hit point
There
bar
he
is way
is.
low.
There's the watermelon. I have a button.
You have a button for watermelon.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, here we go. What in the heck?
Why does it keep doing that? It's random, but it keeps going to the same spot. Go in the middle. Well, that's close enough. Anyway, that's actually die cuts.
There he goes.
It was die cuts, and I made that. Nerdy found that it is also an emote, so I turned it into an emote. So y'all can make if you're on Twitch, you can make them go all over the screen. Okay, so now this one, and Deborah's trying to put snow up on the screen. I could actually leave the snow up if I wanted to, because it is getting close to Christmas. Random snow. So we now have dandruff on the screen, as someone earlier said.
Yes, because we don't like 4-letter words here because it's PG-13.
Snow.
Look, you don't get to wish hateful things on the rest of the country when you live in Florida.
Look.
I like that. I actually like that exactly how it is with the edges, and it's slightly tilted.
It's also a little bit grunge,
like that.
and I think the grunge is because, I took it off sooner. You can also ink over this. Small says she wants the rainbow. What color do you want me to put the rainbow on? So we've got the rainbow, but what color cardstock does the rainbow need to go on? Does it need to go on black? I'm kind of thinking black. But this is because Small wants
What's the timeout command do?
Don't do that! Ronan!
What?
Ronan wants to know what the timeout command does. Is anybody out there a... Well, it wouldn't help.
No.
If you got timed out, it wouldn't work.
Actually time somebody out. I'm talking about like the rewards redemption of timeout.
I don't know now. But Nerdy decided to use it. So I don't know. Who did she? I don't know. I thought it was I don't know.
Nerdy time themselves out?
I don't know. You'll have to ask her.
I'm very confuzzled.
She's a timeout, Ronan.
Hey. You know
The
what?
thing is, it won't work because Rona's in the voice chat. And yeah.
I'm gonna take. You know what?
You're gonna see if it did anything. Jenna's just crying over there.
Okay, no, I'm good.
Ronan is still
Take
there.
your internet away from you. It's gonna be you, your phone, and your data plan in here in a minute.
I have to find out because I think it's one of those things that it was on the list of stuff inside Twitch. It's like, okay, I'll turn it on. I don't know what it does, but we'll see. Because I thought that it was the timeout command.
When I woke up. Luckily, I was able to cancel, but it turns out I bought almost 350 pounds of stuff while I was asleep. My phone was in my hand when I fell asleep.
What?
Yeah, Ruth, I'm gonna need you to like maybe
walk
buy a
away from
put your
the phone. Walk away from the phone.
What was that what's that medicine that causes people to become compulsive buyers?
There is one? I don't know.
Yeah,
You mean the
I'm trying to
government
remember what
hasn't
the
figured
name-
out a way to put that in our food? I mean, think about it.
No joke.
Exactly. If there was a way, I'm sure that they would have figured out a way to put it in our food. And for that matter, well, I do know that MSG is one of the things that makes things taste a bit better. And because of that, we get hooked on it. But there are some folks like Todd and his mom that are allergic to it, so we don't really have it in my house.
Welcome, Limpy.
Link's in. Yes, we had. Oh, the dandruff is gone because ASMR apparently got tired of the snow.
So I'm trying to figure some. Look, Nerdy is trying to like mute me and time me out. And what is going on? Did I do something to upset you? Do we need to like talk off? Hey, what's up, Link?
Hey, Link.
Congratulations, you messed up a happy home. Nerdy is in here trying to just mute me and time me out. And Link is always trying to get Nerdy to walk in here and like boop me on the nose while I'm in the middle of gaming.
Boop.
I keep trying to ask him why. I'm
Oh,
like, why are
okay.
you trying to mess up a happy home?
She says that you woke her up too early.
I woke you
Oh,
up
or
to-
is
I
that, or
woke
were
you
you
up
saying
an
that
hour and a
too?
half.
And maybe
Man.
she was saying that to Link. I don't know. But they typed it at the same time. So how did?
No,
I don't know.
I woke Nerdy up at 7:30 this morning, which is an hour and a half later than normal. And Link, yeah, I did no such thing today.
Today. I know. It was Uncle
Just
Ruckus.
past noon.
It was Uncle Ruckus's fault.
I'm not gonna say nothing about
Ronan
Ruckus.
thinks maybe.
Sorry.
I have not heard
Okay,
Ruckus's voice
we
in
have
a
the
bit.
gang now. Ronan, Nerdy, Smalls, and Link. Dang, all we need is Queen.
True.
Look, all I'm
Where
saying
is
that
Queenie?
Uncle Ruckus is not a PG-13 rated character.
That is very true. Uncle Ruckus is
And when
definitely not.
When I interact with Uncle Ruckus,
It's even worse.
It's 18 plus.
Nerdy
like,
says
we
she
knocked
just
on
wanted to
TV
waste her
and made-
points.
Okay.
Ah, Queen
The
is dealing with
being
the
minions.
minions being minions. Yes. Okay. So, are you almost ready, Smalls?
I'm not. Ooh, that's gonna be pretty.
You can see where the color is going to be added. All the impressions, that's where it's going to actually have the color transfer. Smalls. She says, I'm so excited. Don't you love the delay? And look at her response again. Please, 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 please. I love that. That is so pretty. Okay, how many of these do I have now? And I've got these that I can turn.
Make sure you type in !join
It's not started
to
yet.
try and get the card.
Okay, I need to make some of these into cards, I think. And I'm wondering, do we need anything on them? I mean, they're so pretty by themselves, you know? I could just make them just plain. I don't know. I'm starting the Smalls Rainbow Oz GoFundMe page. Okay, I think I do need another gold one, but I'm going to cut this one because I can.
I
And
feel that there
it's
were
kinda
quite
where
a
you can
few
s-
rainbows in the Wizard of Oz. Am I wrong?
It started off with the rainbow.
Yeah,
It
there's a
started
whole
off with-
song
it's-
about rainbows in the
Yeah,
in the movie
it started
itself,
off black and
right?
white. Yeah, it started off black and white. The
Okay.
green and gold gives you the Hobbit vibes. That's
Now,
Ruth.
see, that's a generational thing because I definitely get that and I understand that, Ruth. But to be honest with you, for me, the green and gold gave me Oh God, what was that book? Mouse on a Motorcycle.
Who Stole My Cheese?
No, not Who Stole My Cheese. That's about office synergism and stuff. Mouse on a Motorcycle was about a mouse named Ralph who lived in a house, and he stole a little wind-up motorcycle, and he would ride it back and forth in the house.
That
He
sounds
stole it from the little boy that lived there. Now, the black and gold one definitely give Wicked vibes, though.
Oh yeah, it's very, very elegant. I do have, by the way, I do have better press plates of all the characters, including Glinda and the Wicked Witch and Dorothy and the Square. Yeah, all of them. So I'll have to bring those out in a second, but I'm going to first cut out the center from that just because I want to just, not that one. I need my magnetic.
I like how you kind of accidentally on purpose, mission failed successfully, if you will. Each one of the cards kind of gives the vibe of a different character from Oz.
Ooh.
Like the white and gold is definitely Glinda. I think we agree on that, right? And the black and gold would be from Wicked. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah. Glinda, Dorothy, and the Wicked Witch. This is old school too. These are from the books because a lot of companies are not able to use the images because of copyright things until they're out of the copyright thing. And it's like so many years, I think it's like 50 years after the person died or something. That's why we were just able to get Steamboat Willie, which was out, ages ago. So we were just able to get that. This is something that's brand new. And Pooh, Winnie the Pooh from the books just came out where we were able to get those too. So yeah, we've got the Cowardly Lion, the original Tin Man, the Scarecrow. Yeah.
Well, isn't that because there were a lot of companies were scared to go ahead and release it because
I have no idea.
They're the original
Bruce says it's
intellectual owners.
Yeah, exactly. 70 years after the death of the person who created it.
Yes.
So there is a copyright law, and that's a United States one, I think, rule. I need this. And the reason I'm using, you guys who are aware, I'm using the magnetic mat because I want this to be in there right. Because I'm going to cut out that center area. And I want it to be as perfect as possible. So we're basically just cutting out the sentiment. Now I'm going to turn the whole thing so it goes crooked. If you put it in at an angle like that, it cuts better. It's kind of like when you're driving over a speed bump with your car, and if you go straight over it, you got that bump. But if you go at an angle, it's more smooth and it doesn't damage your car. So it's the same kind of thing going through this.
They're absolutely beautiful.
Okay, so here's the thought. Not necessarily on this panel, but there's enough contrast there where it really pops. And of course, having one up on foam.
I like that.
The green? Yeah. But they're so pretty without that, I don't really know. I mean, you could also do a layer like this, so that that's sunk in, and then raise the part on the outside with some foam. But again, it's where you kind of waste all that. So it's, I think what I'm probably going to wind up doing, if I'm going to do that kind of layering and not just leave it flat, is I would cut them and then basically layer the other piece like up above it on some foam. So you've got that little bit of dimension, or below it. Yeah, so pretty though. Okay.
Now, I have a question. And
Yes.
it's actually a craft question.
Mm-hmm.
Weird, I know. Can you use like 2 layers of foam and then... So the one that is cut out in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So you would have a base and then a layer of foam.
Mm-hmm.
And then a character
Oh, yeah.
stuck from...
Let me grab one of the ones that I have still from the other day, because I didn't use everything I did. And I have
But it would give like a third dimension, like looking through
that
an
is
open
oh,
doorway.
absolutely. The idea that was in my brain when I was waking up this morning, it's like I don't want to do that because it's going to take too much friggin' time, was basically a tunnel card, which would be
Yes.
and that's where I didn't remember if this was here. I was thinking, okay, I'm going to have to use a craft knife and try to cut everything. But like, say, here's kind of having peeking through. But that's kind of one of the ideas that I was thinking of. I mean, Sabrina does this kind of thing all the time, but I can't use her dies with Spellbinder, so I'd have to create my own, which I have done something like that. But yeah.
So what my idea was kind of like that, but instead using a solid card
Yep.
as the
This is
bottom
just the
piece.
only one that I've cut so far, so that's why I was just showing that.
Okay.
But
But yeah, being able to layer it like that using foam, right?
absolutely. And maybe since it is No Place Like Home, we've got Dorothy in the background there. And you wouldn't use the entire die of her. You'd basically cut off the part that's not on the card.
Yes. So
But yeah.
with it being the theme today, who is your favorite character from The Wizard of Oz?
I think I always wanted to be Dorothy. But then again, I was a musical theater major.
That makes sense.
Ruth is saying could use concertina
Yes,
each side. Yeah, I think that's the kind of the way that Jennifer Maguire's done it, and the dies from Scrappy Tales, because she does all of those book cards. Ruth says, Debbie, are you going to amputate her?
The nerdy wanted to be the flying monkeys.
Oh my God. Nerdy.
My favorite was always the Cowardly Lion.
He's adorable. Or they're all so
Put 'em
cool.
up. Put 'em up.
Small says Munchkins and Glinda.
We represent the
The
Lollipop Guild.
The Lollipop Guild. The Lollipop Guild. And in the name of the Lollipop Guild. Ronan's not speaking now. I think I blew his eardrums out. I am so sorry.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, it's stuck a little bit, but that's okay.
Yes, Jen, you definitely qualify for flying monkeys. Absolutely.
So pretty.
It really
This is what you call a foiling frenzy. And I stopped doing that because you know what? Every time I do this, I wind up with panels that I don't use and they go in my stash because I start making cards and then I get tired. I don't use up all the stuff that I made. But I do like that idea. I mean, that's one of the things I was thinking of. It's like, I wonder if this has got where I can do. I was thinking I was just going to cut a rectangle, but I love that we're able to cut out the sentiment here. And you don't have to. Here's another idea. And I'm just going to use the back of a card here. Because you could put this over.
How does it feel to be threatened by Jen?
What did Jen say?
That song gets stuck in my head.
Earworms! Okay, all I can think of now are those slippers cards I made, the ruby slippers instead of the PJ slippers. I do have a die from Scrappy Tales from a while back that is in the shape of a shoe. It's like this big, but it's in the shape of a high heel shoe. So I could do that at some point too. But I could always do like that and have, not necessarily with the black back there. I'm thinking probably green or the poppies because I've got an embossing folder that does poppies. But have that off to the side.
Oh, the Wizard of Oz was the first documented case of women fighting over red bottom shoes. So
But I think that would be kind of cool too.
Sense. I like that.
Yeah. Of course, it would have to. I think it would probably have to be Dorothy. Of course, you could always have two of them in there because the card I did earlier, I had Dorothy and Scarecrow kind of hugging.
Hey, Norma, how you doing?
Hi, Norma. Thinking an up close of the ruby slippers with the hem of Dorothy's skirt. No place like home under the shoes. You also have to remember this is A2 size. This is the entire front of a card. So if I do anything bigger, it's going to have to be a 5x7, and I don't really do a lot of 5x7s. But I do like this idea. I think I could do actually several like that. And
I tell you what I'm going to do.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to jump out of chat and let you get to work because it looks like you got some stuff to do since you're in a foil frenzy.
I'm in a foil frenzy.
I'm not embossed myself.
Oh, are we gonna emboss Ronan?
Glued to the chair? No, no. You are not going to have me. Look, I'm not going to have a foam ball gag being rubber cemented to the chair and then have y'all filigree me. I will not be filigreed. This is ridiculous.
I do think I need to go on to a different thing for a minute though before I get too far into this because it's already 1:30, guys, and I said I didn't want to have a really long stream. So number one, I need to give y'all the word of the day for today, and number two, I need to do some giveaways from last week's entries. I think y'all want that, maybe, or do you want me to just keep going? Y'all have to tell me.
Yeah, it's gonna take crazy goo to keep me down, Jen.
Super glue and bedazzle.
I will not be bedazzled.
Nerdy, I think that sounded like a challenge.
And now Dippers is trying to break up a happy home. What is going on with
I'm not.
Who needs enemies?
You guys do not need to break up because you know what? I'm going to meet y'all. And if you break up, I won't get to meet Nerdy.
You'll get to meet Nerdy.
She said accepted.
Put him on a plane and send you with him. Y'all have a wonderful day. Love y'all. Devers,
Okay.
as always, love you.
Love you, hon. Thank you so much.
Talk y'all later.
Okay, and Ruth got crazy eyes and happy faces and crying faces all in the chat. Okay, now I need to find my wheels because we need to do some wheels because I think that's what y'all want to do. I don't know. Did y'all actually ever answer? Do you want me to continue making a card or do you want me to go ahead and do the first of our giveaways? I think I'm going to have like 5 winners today and we'll have another 5 next week. And the word of the day, let me get to that page real quick before I forget, is going to be, that's kind of appropriate. The word of the day is going to be layer, as in layers of cardstock and layering over foam because foam is life. And on my list, I'm also highlighting which ones I've used so I don't use the same one twice. Okay. I can close that. Get rid of that. Okay, so Chris is saying that they want the first of the giveaways. So let me get to that page. Infinity says the giveaway sounds good. And I'm assuming that everything is still set up because I set it up earlier and it should still be working. And where's the button for that? The button is right here. So here are our entry wheel and our prize wheel. So would you guys like for me to, for this first one, I also need to make sure I bring up a spreadsheet because I can need to make sure I write all this stuff down and it'll be saved where I can't lose it. So would you guys rather I spin the prizes wheel first or the winner's name first? Y'all tell me, which one do you want me to spin first? Nobody's saying nothing. Jen says prizes. Okay, and you can see there's a lot of prizes on here. There are some things from me that I put on there a couple of times because I want to give you guys more chances to win my stuff, like my goodie bags and my there's a goodie bag, there is a packet of cards. Oh, there's this Spark Ignited 30-day membership. Yeah. Ruth says, doesn't matter, just spin. Okay, we're going to go ahead and spin this. And you should be able to hear it, so let me know. So the prize we're going to be spinning for first is going to be a $25 gift code for tailor-made cards for you. So let me check that one. So thank you to Miss Monica for giving that one to us as a prize. Okay, and now the winner for that one's going to be, y'all ready? It sounds so weird because there's so many people in this thing. I'm waiting to type it. Danielle! Congratulations. It's not supposed to be that. It's supposed to be a fine. Excel was saying that the @ sign was where I was trying to pull up a function, and that's not what I was doing. Anyway, congratulations to Danielle. Nobody is saying congratulations. There we go. Okay, so that is the first one. So I'm going to remove Danielle's name from the giveaway wheel. And it doesn't really look like anything's being removed. Maybe it is. Let's see if it changes the wheel look in it. Barely changed it. Oh my goodness. Because you know what? There's a lot of people on there. All right. So that's winner number 1. Winner number 2 is going to win "30-Day of Spark Ignited." So if you're not aware with what... Okay, I was assuming it was stopped. If you're not aware what that includes right now, it's basically a year's worth of replays for the card classes that I do every month, the workshops, including the current month. So that means that if you win this, you're going to have free access to the workshop that's coming up. I believe I decided it was going to be on the 8th. So you're going to get that. If you're not already a member of Spark, it looks like Chris has put a link to that in there for me, and that is my free membership. But there's also the Spark Ignited, which has got the workshops included. It's basically my workshop subscription plan that I had on the EDU website, but it's at a discount, and it's all inside the one place with our membership. And one of my plans, and I really need to work on it, is to flesh that out, but I haven't had the time. I'm one person. Okay, so the winner for that one is going to be, y'all ready? That winner is going to be workshop email says the 13th. Christine Peterson. Okay, you are correct. The 13th is a Saturday. If I said the 8th, that's because we just did it on the 8th, and that was on a Saturday. So it would be the 13th. So thank you so much for that. So Christine, you just won that one. For claiming your prizes, we're going to use the same claim system that we use for everything else. Here's the giveaway form. The giveaway claim form. It's the same one that you use when you're claiming a card. So go ahead and do that one. Hello, Evelyn. Welcome. We're not doing the giveaway yet for the cards. We're doing the giveaways right now for the things that you guys entered last week. You can use the word of the day from today to enter with this video, this live stream we're doing right now, and there is a form down below for that specific one. Just read what's above it, talking about the master giveaway, so that you can enter in. Only the one that won. Yes, if you won, you need to fill out the claim form. If you did not win, or for that matter, everybody can enter using, I'm going to have to pull up the thing. In the description, there are 2 different Google forms. Let me pull it up so I can describe it. So there's a section that says, here's how to join the fun and enter the master giveaway. The form that is under that one that says master giveaway form is how you enter the giveaway for next week. So we'll be doing another drawing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, one of those days next week for all the people that have entered between Monday and next Sunday. Okay. Further down, there is one that says today's live stream card winner only. That form is the one that you're going to, because I didn't have time this morning to set up another form. That's the only reason that's that. But you can claim yours because that is the claim form. Okay. And the link that I just popped into the chat is also the link to the claim form. So that's the one that Christine and Danielle would use. Okay. I hope that made sense. If it didn't, ask me. Okay, we're going to remove. I have to write this down in my spreadsheet. Where to go? This is what happens when I put too many things down. So that is Miss Christine Peterson. Okay. And all right. So next one. So that's 2 winners so far. Okay. Removing that one from the list. Actually, I'm only removing one. I think I put it on there twice. I'm removing Miss Christine's name. And I'm waiting for it to finish filling. And we're going to go ahead, go with the 3rd prize. And so this one is going to be a drawing for one of my gift card sets. So this is where I will be putting together a bunch of my cards. Haven't decided how many yet, but that's what you would be winning, is a bunch of my cards that you could either give away to somebody else. Wait, I have to go somewhere to enter for today's cards. That way, no. Smalls. We have 2 different types of giveaways. One is for the cards we're making today, and that's going to be in a bit. We're not doing it yet. The other one, and that's going to be where you do the exclamation point join thing. That's fine. But if you want to get in the giveaway for me to be giving away things like this one, which is a group of cards. We've got gift certificates to different companies. We've got Crafty supply grab bags, those kind of things. I'm doing a month-long celebration, including weekly giveaways for those kind of things. And for those, you have to do the master giveaway form that is in the description. Yeah, I did not do the daily yet. Okay. All right. So for the person that's going to win this handmade gift card set, I do need to make, I'm in the right spot. Yes, I'm in the right spot. It's going to be basically a bunch of my cards. I'm going to package all together and I'm going to send it off to you. And then the winner for that one is going to be, again, you can give them away to somebody else if you want. You can do what I've heard some people do and say that they want a Debbie J original. It's like, I don't know. Miss Ruby D, congratulations, honey. Ruby D 58. So we will remove that. And now I'm waiting for it to get caught up. The entries wheel is at least getting a little bit easier to see because it's getting reduced down. Okay, so there we have 3 so far. So we have 2 more giveaways to do for this. The next one is going to be... Yes, congratulations to all of the winners. Craft by J grab bag. And let's see who that one is gonna be. Spin, spin, spin. I heard somewhere that people like watching the wheel spin. That's why we're doing it this way. Do y'all like watching the wheel spin? So someone named Fun Stamper, fabulous. I'll put their name in here too. Everybody had to put in their email address also, so I will be emailing you guys too. So no worries on there. So Fun Stamper won the Craft by J grab bag. Just congratulations. Okay, and then that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Last winner for today. Last winner for this week, and then we'll be doing another drawing next week. And the prizes from people other than me will be removed from it altogether. Because those folks only gave 1 for most of them. Biddy Penny, $25 gift card to Biddy Penny's shop. Fabulous. I think for the last one, I'm going to have to do this one because Amanda is absolutely fabulous. She's giving away a gift certificate every week. So who's going to win the Biddy Penny one? And where is it? There's right there. And this winner is Kelly Doyle. Okay, so this last one is going to be for, and I don't see it. I know it's on the list because I put it there, but I'm going to go ahead and say that this last winner, so we're actually going to have 6 winners today. So this last one is going to be to win a $25 gift code to Pear Blossom Press. So you guys can buy you some lights. Or you can buy you, we've got the T-squares, we've got the snap and slides, all those fun things from Pear Blossom Press, but you won't be able to get the foam tape because it's no longer available until she finds another source. So who is going to win that one? Let me remove Miss Kelly. Kelly says yes, yay! Congratulations, Kelly. Yes, lights, wobbles. She's even got scratch-offs that I need to make it a point to use the scratch-off thing, but it's kind of where my brain just hasn't wrapped itself around what I want to hide that I want you to be able to reveal. I haven't, it's one of those things, I just have to do it. She did a really cool card not too long ago on it though. Okay, so y'all ready for this lights one? Ruth has her fingers crossed. Lights, 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 lights. And that's going to be to Miss Meg. Okay, so let me make sure I put this one that in there. MEGS Sun 768. Okay, great. And that's one reason why we wanted to know your name on YouTube so that I could find you. And the reason I got your email address is so that I can make sure that I'm able to get in touch with you. So hopefully we will have everybody claim their stuff. We're going to stop this part for now and go back to the Crafty Craft so I can try to finish at least one card. It's already been an hour and a half, and I'm trying to keep it shorter so I can actually get some other things done. I mean, one thing I need to get done today is I need to record another light up card video. So that's coming up on Friday. We have another hop with Pear Blossom Press on Friday, guys. I know how much you guys love those light up cards. That's where I want to go. There we go. So was that fun? Did you guys like that setup? Because I've done it a couple of different ways, and I like experimenting, but I don't do a lot of that. So that's one reason why I'm wondering. Because I know what you guys are used to. You're used to me just hitting a button and not hit the button right. Okay, so we can do this. I could also do a different color. So question is, okay, so you guys loved it. Yay! All right. So you guys need to help me figure out which one do I...
program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now back to our show.
Thank you, guys. So we've got lots of panels. We've got the black. We've got the green. We've got the grungy green. We have the gold. Twice. We got rainbow around here somewhere, but it's hiding. Unless... Wait. Oh, is this it? No, this is plain green. I'm wondering, did Ronan steal it to give it to Smalls? No, it's right there. There we go. So we have that one too. This one, I think, oh, I'm kind of thinking I want to cut that out and put... Okay, you guys have to tell me because Ronan had a really good point that each of these gives a different vibe, okay, as to which character. Which character is this one? Smalls. Which character is the rainbow? Infinity says, I love the look of the white frame on the black background. Dorothy or Glinda? Okay, or it could be both. I'm going to trim it down if I can see. And try to stay, just trying to get it. I'm actually going to try to get it straight. And we'll see how that does. I don't know. Dorothy, again, the song. There. Now it's going to be straight. Google won't let you fill out the... No. Which form? Wait. Let me just double check what I have here. So that is odd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 winners. So the form that ASMR is trying to do is the new giveaway form, which has entries. I've seen that there are entries on it. It's a Google form. Yeah. Google had an update. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm going to say now, Chris, go ahead and write down the word of the day. And again, that is layer. And by tomorrow, I will look and see if I can figure out what's going on with that one. And you can use this, you can enter the form twice on the same day. It's not going to stop you from doing 2 entries on the same day. It's just that you'll have to have both of the words of the day you'll have to have the word of the day for whichever video you're doing the entry for. Let's say you wrote down the words of the day for the last 2 days and you've got those. You could fill out the form multiple times on the same day to do those individual entries. Did that make sense? Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with Google and stuff. Every time that there's an update on any software, I wind up having issues. So I'm trimming off this edge here. I don't know if this is what they intended, but it's great that it has that because you're going to always get, I get it crooked. It probably has to do more with me not planning well enough. So here we have that. And so someone said that they thought that this would look good with Glinda or Dorothy. So do we want to do, I do have this one that is Dorothy. I didn't use this yet, yesterday or day before, whenever it was that we did these. I didn't use it before because I didn't feel like it had enough ink, but I could foil this. I also have black foil. So what do you guys want me to do with her? Because I can make another one. I could either use this one on the card. And I'm thinking that she's basically bleached out enough that it doesn't really look as good for me. But I could do another one and do a different color of foil for her. So maybe using a black, or I could put it on a different color cardstock. So what do y'all think for this specific one? I do think I'm going to cut out that center though, so we can use it as a separate piece. Because yeah, this is actually a really cool idea. I like having it like that. Or I could do it with that one. It's basically you can mix and match. Kind of think I don't want to use white like for this. Smalls likes the idea of black foil. That's what I was thinking, but I was thinking I wanted to get you guys' opinion first. Let's heat that back up and take that off. It is a bit warm. It's not hot anymore. And I don't remember when the last time was that I used my black foil, but it's just going to be shiny. So it's going to kind of look like heat embossing, but it's not heat embossing. So let's grab out Miss Dorothy. And I think while I'm at it, I'll go ahead and do Glinda also. And you can also, if you want to, you can, Jen, stop it. She says, that I'm making her think, making you guys think for me. No, I'm not making you think for me. It's where I don't know that something's messed up until y'all tell me. Oh, you're talking about because I wanted you to tell me what you want. Y'all are the one that are going to win it. Yeah. I know that Small wants this one badly. Come on, turn on. Okay, now it's turning on. I'm going to let this heat up for a minute with those 2 plates on there. And I'm going to go ahead and cut out the center on that. I kind of like that idea. It looks great as... She says so freaking badly. But it looks great just by itself, but I kind of like that window cut out. But yeah, my thought, pink foil for Glinda. But you can also color. You can color you don't have to leave it just the foil. You can color that in. I could, ooh, that might actually be cool. It works better on white, but we could use some ink to ink blend on here and it would look fabulous. So you don't have to do just the foil. You can do other things too. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to die cut this out, wasn't I? So I'm going to go ahead and do another. I'm going to cut out, which one am I going to cut out? I'm going to cut out all of them, I think. Let's go ahead and cut out the rainbow. And because this is magnetic, it helps to hold my die in place. If I win this, you will see it on stream every freaking day. I mean, that would look great just on there by itself, you know? But I also love that frame. The frame looks so cool. I know, right? Kelly says, I reached 501 subscribers. Yay! Okay, bye, Miss D. I'm sorry you have to go to work, honey. I kind of want to do poppies, too, so I need to find the poppies. They're hiding from me. Why did I throw those in the garbage? These do not go in the trash. Well, hello, Passion for Art. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Where did I put the poppies? There's the poppies. Smalls. I think you saw these because I showed you the pictures of the other card, but this is the poppy embossing folder. Isn't that pretty? And there are dies to cut out individual poppies.
Welcome to Step It _and _ Mark.
Kind of want to try that out too. I haven't tried out the dies yet. So I'm going to grab me a piece of pink cardstock and cut out a couple of poppies. That does not belong in my scrap bin because it's too big to be a scrap. I'll go with light pink. Well, welcome in. We try to welcome everybody in. Yeah, how did you find us? I'd love to know. And thank you guys for welcoming Passion in. Passion for Art. Yay. Okay, so we cut out a few of those little poppies, and then we're supposed to be able to line it up in the embossing folder. I have not tried this yet because... Oh, yay! So Passion for Art was in the Scrapbooking Fun Summit live streams. Fabulous. Well, thank you so much for joining us, hon. I love doing the summits with them. They are such fun people. Okay, now I have to figure out which ones does this actually fit for. Is it that one? Oops. He slid away. It's really hard to see it. I think... Okay, that one looks like it will fit there. So I'm going to try to emboss that one real quick, and then I'll do another one. I mean, it is cool that it's got where you can do the individual poppies and such, but it's a little difficult to do. Kelly, yay! I just finished my card and found my tweezers now that I don't need them. Well, where did you find your tweezers, honey? There we go. Try to put it in the shadow a little bit so I can see the definition a little bit better. But isn't that cool? Let me try the other ones. I got to do at least these three, you know? And that'll be nice little accents. trying to figure out what color to put underneath there so I can actually see what the heck I'm doing. I'll put one of the black panels under it. Now I can see them. I'd say it's probably that one. I don't think it really matters all that much. I don't know. And they have duplicates of the same one. So it's going to be that one, I think, right there. That looks pretty close. So I'm going to go ahead and run that one through. Crafty, Kelly's Craft, Kitty Hide and Seek, Debbie J's Crafting, Grogu, Crafting Corner, Grogu, and Todd Hide and Seek. Yes, that is what happens. So Passion for Art says, I did my first, about 3 months ago, I did my first scrapbook card. My Mama Kim's Passion Craft helped me with it. Fabulous. Now we have a second one. And now I have to find the littlest one. I think it's going to be that one. And this is handmade, not Hallmark. So you know what? It's okay if it's not perfect. And now we have our third little poppy. There you go. Enough of the shadow and you guys are able to see the definition on there. So cool. Alrighty. Looks like our hot foil is ready to go. And did I actually I didn't put any foil down. Okay. So this has happened before where I'm thinking, oh, it's ready to go. And I almost took this out and started and run it through and it's not ready. So this is hot. So that part's ready to go. We're going to do Dorothy in black. And like I said, we can color it if we want to, whether it is just a little bit of marker coloring or if we want to do some, let me get out my quick cutter real quick. That's the wrong side. I always call it the quick cutter and it's not the quick cutter. It's the quick trimmer. And now I got things are in my way. Where are you guys putting? Why are you messing up my drawers, guys? Where's the thing go? It's gone. It's missing. I lost my quick trimmer. I just used it like, what, yesterday? A couple of days ago. Oh, well. Oh, there we go. That's why I couldn't find it. It was down in my drawer. This is what I'm looking for. As hubby said, for those who don't care to send the best. No. Handmade is, in my opinion, my humble opinion, handmade is usually better than store-bought. So, yeah. We get actual artwork. I mean, you guys saw the stuff last night, right? I mean, Elizabeth was amazing. She did watercolor, basically watercolor paintings for her cards yesterday. Jen says, hiding your stuff because you will not let me play in your craft room. Yeah. I told you I don't have a craft room. I need the die to know the right size. Where's the die? Here's the die. No, that's the wrong die. I'm losing all my stuff again. I also have these guys that would be kind of cool. What cutter is this? This is actually the quick trimmer from Spellbinders. It is a wonderful tool. It is a wonderful tool. I'm going to eyeball it and just guess. That looks like 2, 3, probably 3 inches. So I'm going to cut it just over that. So this has got a couple of little feet there, so it has a little bit of flex. And when you press down on it, it'll hold your foil in place while you cut. And we're going to do this. We're going to put the shiny side facing our plate, so just like that. And then we're going to put our cardstock over the top. But y'all said that you wanted to have Glinda in a different color. What about purple? I know somebody said pink. But I think the only pink I have right here at my desk. Let's see what I have in here. There is a magenta color that I've got that I have never been able to get to actually foil. So I've got rainbow, I've got gold, I've got red, I've got rose gold. Those are the ones I have right here at my desk without going into one of my big bins. So Small says purple and Jen says purple. So we're going to go with purple. This one is lavender petal. It is a matte-ish color, so it's not a real super shiny, so it's going to have a little bit of a matte finish. Maureen says the answer is always purple. I'm going to cut the same size on here again.
Thanks, Auntie Cootie.
And yes, we're going to foil 2 different colors at the same time because you can do that. And I should need about 3 inches again for this one. So, and it's got all the measurements and stuff too, so that's cool. And of course, I'd like to not ever waste any of it. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go to about 3.5 just to make sure we've got a little extra. And that's going to go, again, just right there. And then I'm going to put a piece of white. Do I have white cardstock over here somewhere? I have some that I haven't finished cutting down. But like I said, you can also use this to cut paper. Okay, so I'm going to go to 4 1/4. Might help if I only had one. I'm just going to show you. You can do this. It's not my preferred way to do the cutting. I like using my paper trimmer better, but I can do it this way. And you always want to make sure you use the paper blade and not the foil blade because paper will dull it and you want it to be really sharp for your foil. Okay, pop that right over the top. And then I'm going to put my thin shim and spacer pad over the top. Hit the timer button and I'll be ready to go. Norma was saying, can you cut and emboss at the same time with those embossing folders? This one is not one of the ones that looks like it was designed to. I have used the other ones. Those came out a year ago, I think. But the way that this embossing folder is, you can see it does not have any spaces around it that look like they're supposed to have a die situated in it. Okay. So my thought is I would use it to just do the embossing and not cut into it. One of the things, I mean, I thought that those other ones are cool, and I do have some and I plan on keeping them. But what I found is every time I use the cut and emboss piece, you know, embossing it and cutting it at the same time, it cut into the plastic of the embossing folder. And that part doesn't make me happy. I mean, it makes logical sense that it would do that, but in my brain, I'm thinking it's damaging it a little bit. But while we're doing embossing, I'm going to go ahead and emboss this other panel. I need to cut down these other pieces too so I can use them, but that's where I cut some panels, but I cut my 8.5 by 11 cardstock down to the 5.5 by 8.5. No. Yeah, 5.5 by 8.5 and haven't finished. But I kind of have a little bit of an idea, an inkling of an idea to use the poppies also on one. Get out from under there, blade. Also on one of these cards. Yeah, I hope that ASMR, I hope Chris feels better by Friday too, so he can come and play. Did you find out? You mentioned before that you thought it might be COVID. Is that what it turned out to be, or is it something else? If it's COVID, I'm going to think that you're probably not going to be able to come on by Friday, and that's fine. I want you just to take care of you, and we can make another time for you to come on live with me. You know, even after November. So I don't want you to worry about that. I want you to worry about taking care of you. So that is super pretty. I have another idea for this too. I'm going to do another panel in a second. But this is ready to go through our die cutting machine now. It says it's all nice and hot. So for you guys that want to see, there's the button. It says that it is ready. The timer button is all done. So now we're going to pop this into my die cutting machine and crank that on through. So we should have a purple Glinda and a black outline Dorothy. I just now had another idea. I hate that. I can't do all the things in one day. Oh, look at that. And I'm thinking, I don't know that I want to color them. I may just... Yeah. Yeah, I have another idea on it. That's actually, I can do the same thing again. I'm going to do them. I don't know. Too many ideas popping into my head at once. Too many different options. There's millions and millions of ways that you can do your cards. And I'm only showing a couple of things because, yeah, and time constraints and all the things. I'm not doing a very good job of honoring my own time constraints, am I? I do need to finish at least one card. Cutting a few of these down right now while I have a chance, because this is, okay, I had mentioned yesterday that I pulled out some Neox Solar White that is supposed to be 100 pound. This was just 3 panels of 110 pound that basically felt like it wasn't. This does not feel like the heavyweight stuff. And it's the same. I mean, I ordered it and I thought, well, maybe I ordered a different kind. No, this is the 110 pound, and I literally just opened the package yesterday, and it's the same ones that I've been using. It's like, well, that's going to be my lighter weight cardstock. This is the lavender. I may do another one with Glinda, but not now. I can't. I don't have time. I also don't want to. Small's so excited to see the card when it's done. I'm excited that you came in here to hang out with us, Smalls. I really am. And Ronan's probably thinking, I thought you'd be done by now. Yep. All right. Idea. Let me grab the pieces that I've got so far. And that's the one I'm thinking. And probably putting some other color over that to make that pop a little bit more. But that's kind of the idea. And then this to the side, and then we could put both of them in there. I need to die cut them out real quick. And I think I am going to put some color on with my poppies with some ink blending. And that I think is going to look nice. Now I have to find my dies to go with her. Where did I put them?
Chat got a lower score.
This is one that happens when I have too much stuff on my desk. All right, it's not in that little batch. That goes there. This goes here. I will find things, I promise. You're just laying there resting on your phone? Well, don't hurt the phone. Well, now I'm irritated because they disappeared again. So foil goes over there. Where did I put the dies? Oh, there they are. They were hiding in my drawer that they were not supposed to be in. Glenda and Dorothy. And little Toto is in the basket. Oh, you're trying not to nap. Okay. And then there's our Glenda. Let's go ahead and run those through. And did that just mess up a little bit? I think it did. Okay. Hey, Stephanie. How are you doing, honey? We are playing with Wizard of Oz. Word of the day is layer. And we've already done our first week's giveaways. We did that a little earlier. And we did some spinning of the wheels. I do like the wheels. I mean, it's kind of I'd rather it be an all-in-one kind of app to go in my stream, but that kind of worked. I used the name of wheels and just made it pretty-ish. There we go. There's Glenda. And then here's little Dorothy. Oh, thank you, Jen. The wheels are cool. All right. So here's the idea. I think I want to have a little bit of the white around the edges, and I'm going to color some of this on the inside, but I haven't decided what color yet. And then we can have, we could have one on the inside and one on the outside if we wanted to, but I kind of want to use that There's No Place Like Home on the outside because it's just cool. So I could put Glinda on the inside here and Dorothy. Kind of like having Dorothy's hand behind people, so it kind of looks like she's giving him a hug-ish. Although she is supposed to be smaller. We did red poppies yesterday, yeah, and I'm thinking that doing a pinkish would probably look good. Yeah, and then having that darker color behind them would look fabulous. And then we could do a No Place Like Home on the outside. This might have to be a 5x7 card, just because I don't want to lose too much of that. But let me start off with just doing one of the colors from here for the background. So we have Prom Queen, which is good for that fuchsia color. We have Bee Sting for the red. We have some teal in there too, so Blue Sky is kind of close to that. And I could do multiple colors. So what do y'all think? And my thought is also to kind of have it just as like the top layer. I'm not going to go really hard on the colors. But what do y'all think? I have noticed that my color scheme kind of depends on Simon Hurley inks. It really does. And we've also got some purple, so we could do purple also. As we do have some, I do have 100% juice that would work good with this too. So do you guys want, we're thinking pink. We're thinking the Prom Queen by itself. Okay, I'm going to do Prom Queen by itself. It also means that this really colorful bit isn't going to be, we're not going to take away too much of it, too much of the look from that. So, and I don't really need a whole lot. We just need enough to see the poppies. Especially if I want the edges to stay white, which I think I do. Oh, that is so pretty. It's darker than it looks right here. Let me see if I can adjust this a little bit again. There we go.
It's delicious, Auntie Cootie. Ah, refreshing. Thanks, Auntie Cootie.
Oh, that is so pretty. I do love this embossing folder. So that's what we've got so far. Okay. And there's nothing saying that I have to use both of them on the same card. I could do a second one.
Will chat roll higher or
Oh, this is
lower?
actually cool. I'm thinking that this is done. I mean, it's a little different, but I think that this is done. I don't have to use this on the card, though. Because I have other sentiments. I love that big. I'm going to try another look. I'm going to try another thing.
Chat got a higher score.
I really like the amateur, but I really like, I mean, this sentiment is almost too big. I'm going to go with it. We're going to also add foam. Let me make sure that my poppy panel is the right size. So it needs to be 4. Let me trim a little bit off of the 2 edges. I think, no, what's the size on this one? This one that one's 4. So it needs to be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I would use a lighter sentiment. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking. Okay, that's going to be the right size. Can I do a white matte on the... Ooh, now that's an idea. That is actually a very good idea. If I did that, I'm going to have to hand cut it. So it is one of those, just let you know, we don't have a die that's going to fit the thing correctly. So you're going to have to do if you're going to do the matte, you're going to have to hand cut it. And I'm going to go ahead and glue it down because that's exactly what I'm going to do. So we're going to glue that down onto this piece that's smaller. And luckily, these angles are not ones that are going to be really hard to fussy cut. Yeah, I hope Chris feels better. So that might be too much of a matte, but we're going to try this bigger matte first and then see if I like it. And it's not perfect, but that's okay. I think I stopped giving myself as much of a hard time about perfection and like the cutting and all the things, because when you go to the store and you look at the ones that are for sale in the store, like in the drugstore or in Target or whatever, half the time that they've got mistakes, it's like, I would never send out anything like that. You know, they do. They have mistakes. They have where the card isn't cut. It's like the image isn't cut correctly, or there's a misprint or whatever. And that's with them doing it by machines and not doing it by hand. The cutting looks pretty good for your mirror angle. Thank you. All right, so let's see. And I'm not 100% sold on either person, but I'm thinking having just one is going to look better. Actually, we could put her in the center, but if we do that, then we're not going to have as much room for this big sentiment. Oh, I can't get my nails underneath there. So having her off to the side, leaving a little bit of a white border all the way around the panel. So she's kind of peeking in, and then having this, it says, "There's no place like home." And then when I shift it I'm going to shift it so you guys can see it with the foil so that you can see what's going on. So like this, you can see her, and when you do that, you can see all of that shiny foil on the other. So what do y'all think? Y'all like it? Okay. That's what we're going to do then. I'm going to put this onto a card base. What do you think, Smalls? She's a squee. Oh my goodness. I'm going to try to put a lot of glue down to hold this in place really good. And apparently I have clog. Well, that's okay. Like no one said ever? What? Nobody said they liked my card ever? What? Oh, love. Okay. Now we have the foam. Terry Cooper had to take my picture. Thank you, honey. I didn't realize I've got it. That's another thing I need to adjust. I don't know it until I do it. But my camera does always need readjusting. But that just means anytime I move anything, I got to readjust stuff. At chemo, they had bird feeders with squirrels outside. They helped. Aww. I'm glad that you're feeling better, Miss Christine. Did Christine win something? I'm trying to remember. Yes, Christine, you won a 30-day Spark membership. I don't know if you were in here when we did the drawing. You were there for 9 hours each time for chemo. That sucks. My father-in-law right now, it's been 33 days that he's been in the hospital because of the surgery for working on his stoma so that he can have food besides having using a feeding tube. They want to try to stop that. This last one that he just did, the last surgery they did like a couple of days ago, does seem like they're doing better. Okay, so Christine, the way to claim it, the best, and make sure that I've got it on my list and all the things, is there's that claim form that we use for cards. Go ahead and use that one and just let me know that it was where you won the 30 days of Spark Ignited membership. We'll need to get you, we'll need to make sure that you're a member on Spark. Okay, you've already sent your form in. Fabulous. Okay, great. We will need to make sure that you are a Spark member. I mean, a regular Spark member with the free membership, and then I will upgrade you to the Spark Ignited, which means you will be getting those classes. I'm also planning on adding some other things in there for both free and paid memberships, but it's taking time. I always have trouble. Oh, thank you so much, Jen. Well, I'm thinking some of that positive energy you guys are sending is helping. It really is. Why am I doing it like that? The easiest way to do double layer of foam, if you haven't seen this trick, here's your foam, just fold it in half. And then you've got a double layer of foam. Now, another thing that you could do is use your world's best foam tape, but seeing as I don't want to run out of mine, I'm not going to do that yet. And this is actually not quite as thick as the world's best foam tape. Okay, I heard a ding, so I think it was on Discord. Somebody did something. Check-in hub. What? Is this on my channel? I don't know who Jimmy Adams is, but that's okay. We have a welcome. So we have, what? A wild pizza appeared. So we have somebody whose name is Pizza that just popped into the Discord. And then we have Jimmy Adams that just popped into the Discord. If you are here, Jimmy, go ahead and say hi in the chat. Because what we want to do is we want to have a second layer. So this is going to pop up a little bit higher than our Glenda.
Will chat roll higher or lower?
Will chat roll higher or lower? Okay, we've got that one. I do need to put another layer on top of this. And one reason why I like doing that folding over technique one, the reason I like that way to do it is because it's harder to get the exact same measurement the second time around. Because if you do it too short or too long on either of them, what you're going to wind up with is you're going to have some exposed adhesive. I mean, I actually did decent on that one, so I'm happy with that. Okay, and then for these...
Chat got a higher score.
Chat got a higher score. Okay, that's going to go good there.
Welcome.
Terry
Stephanie,
keeps
58.
dozing off. Now, are you laying in the field of poppies, honey? Because that's what happened to Dorothy, right? She was laying in a field of poppies. Ads will be running in, starting in 2 minutes. They will run roughly 90 seconds. Subscribe now to skip them. That's what the Twitch says. Until Glenda made it snow. There's snow place like home. Snow? There's snow? I just had another idea. I have to see if I can find a right color brad. I just had an idea for a brad. Okay. So that's what we've got so far. But what if I put a brad on here and you had to open it? What do you think? Hey, Bethany. What? You've been on the phone for nearly 2 hours. Yes, I'm still here. I mean, I could do that, but I kind of don't know if I want to cover that up. Maybe I'll do it on a different card. But I kind of don't want to cover her up at all. I could still do it to the side and you'd still be able to see her, and then you could slide it back to be able to see more. For that matter, where's Dorothy? I have no idea why she's holding her hand like that, but that's okay. I'm putting her hand behind people. So what I could do is I could attach it with a brad right up here. So it's like about like that. You can still see Glenda. And then when you slide it, when you swing it open, you can see Dorothy. Do y'all like that idea? Oh, you want a shaker? I could do a shaker. I'd have to take this off though. You want a shaker. Well, okay. We're going to do a shaker. Just hope that none of this foam rips my cardstock. Because if it does, then we're going to have to probably do another rainbow foil panel. Because I don't have enough space on there to attach the acetate. Okay, that one worked. Here's one. You just don't understand. Small does not understand where she's at. Of course I had to. Of course I had to. It also kind of makes me think I'm not going to put this on there. We're going to just have it without that sentiment. I'll probably use a different sentiment. If it starts ripping, I'm pulling out my undo to hopefully make it so it doesn't rip. I've got a little bit of rippage, but not much. Okay, we've got a Tangia dungeon over on the Twitch side. I'm being very careful. It is ripping a little bit, but not a lot. See a little thin layer there. Happy National Happy Hour a day. All right. Now, if this had been the world's best foam tape, I wouldn't be as worried about ripping things because that stuff would not be stuck down there that bad yet. So this is another proof. If you've ever seen me remove the world's best foam tape after I messed up something, y'all know that it comes off a lot easier than what I'm doing here without having any worries about ripping things. For that matter, when I was putting together my Santa down the chimney card for that video that went up on Monday, I actually did take it back apart a couple of times. Just not the lights part. The lights part were perfect, but it's where I was trying to do the jiggle thing with Santa. And I had a couple of issues with it, trying to just get everything lined up exactly right. And I did that after I finished the card. I mean, it was good enough on the video, but sometimes you have to do sometimes you do have to fiddle with things a little bit just to make it be perfect the way you want it. And I have CDO. Okay. No, I don't want to use packaging. Let's use a regular piece of acetate.
Will chat roll higher or lower?
I don't know. Will the chat roll higher or lower? Okay, let's grab some double-sided tape. So I can adhere that acetate down. And this is actually a really good idea. I think I had thought about it before and then didn't do it. Because I think about doing a shaker card and I think, nah, it's good enough without that. So this one is going to be extra special.
Chat got a lower score.
Bye, Kelly. You have a great day, honey.
It's delicious, Auntie Cootie.
have this fear of putting it down and turning out that it's not big enough. So I'm making it a little bit bigger than it needs to be.
Thanks, Auntie
So
Cootie.
now we have that acetate window. More shine. There is so much shine on this friggin' card. And I think I am going to make, I wasted some foam, guys, because I am actually going to use some different foam. It's not the world's best foam, but where's that other roll of foam? It is my black foam. And I don't know if this is, let's see, is it single layer or is it double layer? This one is from scrapbook.com, but it's black, so you're not going to see it behind it. Doesn't say it. Just it is 3M. It is 3 millimeters, so this is double thick. Foam abuse. No, this whole stack of foam I may not use on this. I may use it on a different card. But I wanted to use some thinner stuff, mostly because I want to get closer to that line. And this is going to be double thick. So I'll be able to do it a little bit closer there. Also, another trick, and this is a good trick for when you're doing... no, you don't need to feel bad. When you want to make sure you're going around a curve, you just take off the release paper on the other side, and you're able to bend your foam. And the reason I'm doing this is I don't want any of my shaker bits to come out. So let's say we put glitter in there, which I don't know if I'm going to do or not, but if we put any of that stuff in there, we don't want it to come out through any of the holes. So this way, and you can't really see it because this is black. I do like this foam enough that I'm going to have to get some more black foam. This is the first roll I've gotten, and I think it was a freebie from scrapbook.com on one of my orders like a month or so ago. Yeah, no leaks allowed, right? I think I heard about this trick initially from Christina Werner, I think. All right. So now that is completely sealed.
Score.
And I think I sealed this one better than any of them I've ever done. I'm going to put a little extra in some places so that it's going to be nice and flush. Only problem, now that I'm thinking about it, because we put her up on foam, we're gonna get bits caught underneath her. That's okay. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. I'm not going to use little bits, I don't think. I'm going to use some, sequins and larger bits that hopefully won't get stuck behind her. Because you want it beautiful for smalls. Exactly. How did you know? Actually, I'm going to see if I can take her off. If I can take her, it comes off. I'm going to glue her down flat. I put a lot of glue on there. Because it was up on that embossed, it came off easier. Now let's make sure we don't rip this part. I don't want to rip her. And this foam is not really wanting to come off. Good idea. Good idea. Dina said use heat. Heat does make things want to kind of melt, so yeah. And this is my first attempt because I have heard people talk about it before. I don't want it to use so much that I warp everything, but if it helps to take this stuff off, it does look like it's helping some. And she's thinking, you need to use it more than that. I'm sure I do. Again, I've got also hot foil on the front that I don't want it to shift or anything. But it does look, oh, that worked nice. Now I'm just rubbing it off. Oh, that's fabulous. That is fabulous. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Don't fly away, Glenda.
Ah, refreshing. Thanks, Auntie Cootie.
That is amazing, guys. Thank you. I have not actually tried this. Now I have, and I'm going to definitely be doing it again. But look how easy that is coming off. I mean, it destroys the foam, but the foam is, that's what I was going to do anyway, right? That is so clean, and there's no ripping. Wow. I learned something new today. Small says, will I win the card? And the 8-ball says, yes, because we love you. Okay, so that was wonderful. So this is what we've got. We're going to have that there, and we're going to put her inside. Do I need anything else inside? Do I need anything else on the outside? Should it be just the shaker, or do we still need theirs? I could put this on the inside of the card, actually. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I love that too, but I'm not going to put it on the front. Okay, now I have to figure out what do we want to put on the inside? What do we want to use? And that would be funny. I've got some sequin mints. It's got little purple witchy hats. So this is part of my sequin mix that I've got from Picket Fence that I haven't used all of it up yet. It's close. Okay, so you guys do. So Link says, boops, chat on the nose, and runs off to do business. Do I have, I don't know if I've got any shaker bits that are flowers. I've also still got what's left of those hearts. Let me go grab one of my shaker bits bins. That one has flowers, but it's got pink flowers and yellow gems. Don't think I want to use any of those, but I need to use them sometime. Here's some of my stuff. I've also got some big bead bins and stuff too. So yeah, I've been collecting for a bit. So this one's got a lot of sequins. We've got some teal sequins. We've got snowflakes. This one I don't think will work. This one has got some little flat sequins that are like purples and pinks. So that one, those might work. And then we've got these little flowers that are pink flowers with yellow gems. You want snow in it? I could put snow in it. Could also put some of this. Pink iridescent sequins. I think that would look really nice in there. Ooh, what's this? So Small says, ooh, this one is purple and butterflies. You want some of this in there too? So you want some, I'm thinking this this pink kind of looks like snow flurries, but it's also going to get a little bit lost in with all of that pinks. But I think some of that will work. This one with some purple, I think will go good with her. And snowflakes and pink. So you do not want the purple in there. Okay. So one of my snowflakes things has got blue in it with the snowflakes. Let's see what's in this one. That one's got snowflakes in green. That looks like it's just iridescent snowflakes. Is that what that is? This one's got snowflakes and silver gems. And then this one's iridescent snowflakes. Iridescent and pink snowflakes. And then this one's white snowflakes and some crystal gems. I just made a mess. Okay. So what we're going to do, because I want to line everything up right, and you can already see that you don't really see all the things, but it will be shaken around, and it's very possible that some of it's going to get, oh, I haven't glued that down yet. This thing is possible. Some of it will get glued down behind, will go down behind Glinda. Okay, let me see if I can gather up all these little bits that fell out of the tray. And you want just Glinda, or I think Glinda right in the center is going to look fabulous. I wish I had all the selection you have with the shaker thingies. Honey, it's because I've gotten them and then I've not used them as much. So that means that if you got all the stuff that I have, you probably would have used them faster than I have. I also, some of this is where I got them because of being on design teams or part of club kits or whatever. Like the card kits from Spellbinders always came with the, always came with sequins. And I have not used up all of the sequins because I kind of tend to use them as accents when I use them. Okay, so she is flat on there. I'm hoping it's going to stay down. There's a little gem. That gem looks kind of funny. It's a gem that is glued to another gem. So yes, this one is going to go to smalls if it's okay with you guys, and I will make another card to do as a giveaway for the rest of y'all, if you guys are good with that. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do it all today because it's already almost 3 o'clock. But I will make another one off camera using some of the stuff that we've already played with. Is that enough? Or do I think I need more snowflakes. Is that okay with you guys, or do you want everybody in the giveaway? I mean, if enough of you guys say, no, we want in on the giveaway for this, I'll definitely do the giveaway, but I kind of want to get this to smalls. So is the yes, please, that you want me to not do the giveaway? Shauna says I was just not going to enter so that she could win. Smalls deserves it. Yay. Okay. So I'm being very careful. Looks like it's centered. Okay. Pressing it down. Anything for smalls. I would give it to smalls anyway. 210% to smalls. Can you hear the shaky shake, smalls? Okay, and now we're going to put There's No Place Like Home right in the center there on the inside, which means I really didn't need to put it on a piece of white cardstock, but you never know. I do love the size of this aperture. It is perfect, and it's so easy to do all of the foam around it. Because there's been times, depending on what the picture is, what the thing is, it's sometimes hard to do that. Okay. There we go. You like it, Smalls? This, I think, turned out very pretty. I like the design, too, so I'm going to make more like that, I think. Okay, so this one's going to go out to Smalls, Miss Small Town Dreams, because everybody loves you. So the form, let me get the form. There is the giveaway form in the chat, which I'm sure that you already found it. But go ahead and claim it so I know what it is that you won, and I can make sure that it is on my list to go out to you. Yeah. Yay! I'm glad that, thank you guys for helping me figure out what to make with this. There's so many fun things you could do. Did you make the foil paper or did you buy it? Oh, Stephanie, that's because you came in later, honey. I'm so sorry. Let me clean off a little bit of this, and I'm going to show you the things we've done today. So we had a lot to pick from. So I've got my glimmer system out. First off, our little Dorothy and our Glinda are both done in hot foil. Okay, those are both foiled. So that's a purple foil that we did her with. Let me move some of this stuff and put it away so I can get to all the things. And then die cut. So the plates that we used for Glinda and Dorothy are glimmer plates from the new Wizard of Oz collection. We've also got the Wicked Witch over here, and that would make a fun card too. We've also got a couple of other things we used today. One is the poppies. So we've got the poppies embossing folder. Okay. Also got the other characters from the Wizard of Oz. We've got the Tin Man and the Lion and our Scarecrow that we used a couple of days ago. And I'm cleaning up as I go. Terry Cooper, no. Oh, wait. For today's word, there are two forms. There are two Google forms in the description. One of them is the one that says if you won today's card. That's the one that Smells is going to fill out, and what the winners from which you were not one of them, and the winners from today's big spinning were. Okay, so that's what that one's for. The other form is in there is under Master Giveaway form. That's the one that you use today's word of the day with. Okay. I've also got this that I have to use at some point. Yeah. But what we used for this really pretty background is, wherever it is, it's not there. Here's another one of the panels. Here's another one of the panels. Here's what I cut that out. We used a glimmer plate. And I think, is it under? That's where it was. It was hiding under my foil. So we have this big. Terry, someone told me that there was a problem with the giveaway form. Apparently, someone mentioned that there was some kind of an update in Google. So I have to go in and see what's going on, but I just found out about it while we've been live. So I will be working on that. Write down the word of the day for today, which I'll give that to y'all one more time, but write that down. And then tomorrow you can fill out the form more than once. Once for today's entry and once for tomorrow's video entry. The word of the day for today's entry is going to be layer. Okay. So this is the glimmer plate that we used to do this. Okay. And to do that. So pretty. So pretty. And it's got a big, humongous sentiment that says there's no place like home. Kristen says to try a different browser. Sharon says the link worked for her. I'm still going to test it out and see what I can figure out. Maybe do just like a bogus entry and take my name out. So yeah, there's not in this collection. There's not any flying monkeys. Now that's not to say they won't decide to have them come out in a future one. If you remember right, when we got Steamboat Willie and we got Pooh, they came out like about a month or so later with some additional things to go on that one. Okay. You know what I think though? I think Mary is going to be so jealous of you, Smalls. I think Mary's going to be very jealous. She loves shaker cards. She loves making shaker cards, and she's going to wish that she had this one. Isn't that friggin' adorable? I love it. I love it. So yeah, this one's going to go out to you, Miss Smalls. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. Tomorrow, let me look at things again for tomorrow. Where's my clipboard checklist? My clipboard. Tomorrow, which is Thursday, I have to print out another calendar. This one starts on Monday, and it throws me off every time I look at it because in my brain, a calendar is supposed to start on Sunday. So, tomorrow is the 12th. No, today's the 12th. Tomorrow's the 13th. So Amanda with Pear Blossom Press is going to be on with us tomorrow. I think we're probably going to make us a couple of light up cards. That's going to be so fun. So I hope that you will come back then and be sure to enter into the master giveaway because we will be doing that spinning of the wheel, especially since you like that format. We're going to be doing the spinning of the wheel again next week for another group of winners. And get more things from sponsors and from me. So a couple people won stuff from me, a couple people won stuff from our wonderful sponsors. And Amanda is fabulous. She is doing a giveaway every single week. So yeah, she is. I told y'all, I love her. I've got some of my favorite people, and she is definitely one of them. So, only thing left I think that we have to do is. And everybody loves Smalls. Yes. Only thing we really have to do is roll the credits and see if there's anyone we want to raid off to. So thank you to my VIP supporters and for all my regular supporters. You guys rock and make every single Crafty Day so much fun with me. I so much appreciate it. And thank you for everybody who has been in the chat hanging out with us today. And again, thank you for being part of my Crafty family. I get my tongue tied so much and forget what the friggin' heck I'm supposed to say. And I wrote the script. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. Let's see who is live over on the Twitch. I'm going to look through and see who do we want to go and raid off to. Smalls, are you going to be live in a minute? Oh, thank you so much. We could, I don't know about you guys, but we could go over and harass Link. Just remember, his is an 18 and up stream, so you can go in and say hi and leave if you don't want to deal with an 18 and up stream. Right now, he is playing Balatro? I don't know what that is, but he is over there right now playing a game, and why don't we go over there and harass him a little bit and show him some love, okay? I'm going to go ahead and, we're going to go ahead and raid off real quick, and then I will end these just a second. Link IB's content is intended for certain audiences, so like I said, it is 18 and up, and it looks like he's playing a card game kind of thing, but let's go ahead over there and just put in the chat DJCC raid. If you're still in my chat, type ! raid and it'll give you the thing to punch in over there, but let him know that you came over from me. Okay, raiding off now. Yay. So I will see you guys later.
This one.
And then for all of you guys that are still on YouTube, thank you again so much. I will see you guys tomorrow at noon right here. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day.
I was just lurking in your stream, boo boo.